Hey everyone, welcome to your workout. This is going to be a yoga workout. So we're gonna do a few things and then we're gonna repeat it and then repeat it again, I think, if we have time. So it's gonna be nice and you can feel the sequence coming along. So you just need your mat and maybe a set of yoga blocks. And that's optional if you want to be able to reach the floor. So we'll go ahead and get started in just a second. Welcome to your workout. We're going to go ahead and get started. Let's come down to our heels, down to our knees. And we're going to first start out with a little knee lifting warm up. So you're going to go ahead and you can support yourself by putting your hands to the floor and bringing your knees up and down, or you can try it with your hands free and then use your abs and your hips to push back. So this is a knee balance and a good little core. You can feel yourself working in the core right there. And 9, sometimes you need to snap back, and 10. All right, now rest down. We're gonna go ahead and just do a little side body stretch, taking your hands and press against one side and looking over the opposite shoulder, or you're looking over the same shoulder, you're in the same direction. Little twist, and then move over to this other side. Same thing. Good. All right. Then we're going to come up a little bit higher on our knees, extending one leg out. So you're in this side lunging position. If you wanted to do these extended side angle stretches, you could do them from a kneeling position like this. So this is a kneeling extended side angle. You can practice doing your binds. So if you're connecting your hands, and I'll show you the back view in just a second. So we're just pulsing here, and now you're going to take your arms up and wave them to the side. 3 and 4 and 5. I know you guys don't like my baggy pants, but I like them because they're comfortable and they're freshly washed, so they smell really good. my MC Hammer harem pants. So we're using the other leg now. I'm going to turn and show you what it looks like if you wanted to do the bind. So you're going to take your left arm through your left leg. So if you wanted to practice a bind from a kneeling position, this would be a good way to start. And we might revisit the bind in just a second when we're standing. So you're just pulsing, and then you're going to wave the arms for 5. You're getting a deep stretch in your hips here. 4 and 5. And then take the hands down. Let's get into our cat-cow position. Lifting up and rolling forward. Good stretch. Lifting up and rolling forward. And hips go back, lifting up, rolling forward, lifting up, rolling forward. Let's take an opposite arm and leg extension here. Bird dog. You can tuck your back toes under so you have more support. And then let's switch. Feel that stretch from fingertip to the toes. Really good lengthening stretch. 9 and 10. Then wiggle out your tailbone. You might need to adjust your mat, trying to go where you guys can see. And then pop up onto your feet. So we're in a downward facing dog, walking out the downward facing dog. Let's hold here for a few breaths. And then we're gonna roll, do some waves with the hips, push back with the knees, come back up into Downward dog, lift up into plank, push back into your downward facing dog. Try to push those heels all the way down. Lift up, come into your plank, stay strong. Push back with the knees, lift the hips up, drop the head between the shoulders, lift up from the heels, back into your plank, and push back. Let's do one more. So you're rolling forward into your plank. Hold here just a few seconds. Then push back with the knees and then walk it out again. Let's kick up the right leg and then bring it to the chest. We're going to hover here in this position. And then let's tap the knee for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then stick the leg. The right foot comes down. Open up the arms. Now you're in your warrior 1, warrior 2 actually. Pulse for 3, 4, and 5. And turn to warrior 1. So now you're facing the front. And let's dive forward with the chest and up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then open back up into warrior 2. Let's lift up with the hands and push back out, reopening that knee. Lift up and out. Up and out. And out. And one more. Up and out. Take the palm, face it upward. So if it's facing downward, open it and lift back. We're going to make that seesaw motion. Side angle, reach back, and side angle. Back to peaceful warrior, side angle, back, side angle. One more. Peaceful warrior and side angle. Then let's drop the hand to the floor or to a block. You can put it on the outside if you want, or the inside of that leg. And then let's practice the bind. So step forward a little bit closer. So my left hand is on top of my back and my right hand is reaching to grab the other hand. I'm going to step a little bit closer and try a balance move. This is optional, but if you want to try a balance, we're going to do a half bird of paradise. So you're going to lift up with that leg. Just lift up halfway, hold, and then drop it back down with control. Separate the feet. Now you're in your Trikonasana triangle pose. Holding for a breath. And then reframe that foot. So take your block with you if you want, and we're going to twist the other way, or you can just put your hand, your fingertips can go to the floor, and we're getting a deep stretch here. Hang tight. Now we're taking the right hand back to the floor just a little bit in front. This is where you can use your blocks. So it's going just in front of the right foot, a few inches. Now we're coming into a half moon, supported. You can take the left hand up. I like to try to reach for the floor. Holding here, flex that back leg. Then use control, come into a supported warrior 3. This is a Virabhadrasana 3. Use control. See if you can bring your hands up into a prayer position. Then step back into warrior 1. And then step forward into your Utkatasana chair pose. And then come up, hands in prayer. Whew. Now let's repeat that whole thing on the other side. Arms up, fold forward, stretch, come up halfway, Come all the way down, step back. And 5. And reopen into a warrior 2. All right, now we're gonna lift up and bring the hands down, up and down, working that front leg, up, down, up and down. Then your front hand is gonna go palm facing up, reach forward and come back into your peaceful warrior, reaching. 2, 3, and reach back. 4, and 5. And this is a chance to take your right hand through the leg, scoot your back foot in just a little bit, and we're gonna do the halfway bird of paradise. Try to get steady on your feet. You don't have a whole lot of options, but try to come up to a halfway. The full position would be the leg extension, and then you can come all the way back down, come back into a triangle Trikonasana pose. Let's hold here for just a second. Good. And then we're going to take the right hand down to meet up with the other hand and revolve the triangle, reach to the other side, and then this is time to take your block to the front. If you're going to do a supported half moon, or just use your fingertips to the floor, come into this half moon. Oh, hair got in the way and I fall. So you're in your half moon. You can take your hands off and into prayer position if you want to. Let's roll over the hip into a supported warrior 3. And again, if you want to take your hands off the mat into a supported, into a balancing warrior 3. And then let's step back into warrior 1 and then step forward into our Utkatasana. Let's do some of these diving moves, just lifting up on the heels. 4 and 5. Woo. And then come back down with the hands. You can walk out your feet. We're going to do a plank chaturanga, and then we're going to just repeat the whole thing, but just without doing the 5 of everything. We're going to do one single flow, and then and we should almost be done. So let's step or hop into your plank. Now you can take your knees, chest, chin to the floor, or you can do the chaturanga, dandasana. So then you come back up into plank, curl the toes under, or flatten out the feet into upward facing dog. Push back into downward facing dog. Let's start over with the right leg. So kick the right leg up, bring it in, tap the floor once, lift up, step forward. Warrior 2, turn into warrior 1. One wave of the body, lift up, reopen, one stretch, out, lift the hand, flip the hand over, peaceful warrior, extended. Maybe do a bind here if you want to do that. Bird of paradise, kick your leg out if you want to try it, set it back down, triangle pose, revolved triangle, and then take the right hand to the front, come into your half moon, or a balancing half moon. Support your hands, bring them to the floor. Now you're in a supported warrior 3 or a balancing warrior 3. Then take the left foot back into warrior 2. Whew. Hang out here, catch your breath. Then let's step forward into our Utkatasana chair pose. Forward fold, come up halfway, step or hop back into a plank, chaturanga. Come up into upward facing dog, downward facing dog. One quick breath here. Left leg goes up, bring it to the knee, to the nose, tap it to the floor, lift up. Come into warrior 2. Catch your breath here, then turn your body into a warrior 1. One wave of the body, and then reopen into a warrior 2. Palm goes up, push back into a peaceful warrior. This is a great stretch for your psoas muscle. And reach into an extended side angle. Take the hand back, come to a bird of paradise. Whoo, kick that leg out. Maybe stand up a little bit taller, step down, readjust the feet into a triangle pose. Quick breath here. Turn your body, face the other way, deep stretch into this back hip. Reframe the feet, come into a half moon, and you can either look up, ooh, open up your body into this half moon, try to balance, hands in prayer, focus, ooh, hands to the floor, warrior 3 supported, or if you want, try a balancing warrior 3, stay strong in the legs, step back into warrior 2. Are you guys warmed up yet? I'm like sweating over here. Good thing I have some airy pants. All right, and then we're gonna step forward into our Utkatasana chair pose. Forward fold, come up halfway, step or hop into a plank, chaturanga dandasana, and then back into downward facing dog. And then let's roll forward into that plank again. Bring the knees to the floor. Let's come into a wide knee child's pose. So you can drop your chest to the floor if you want. Catch your breath here. You can do some ujjayi breathing where you're constricting your vocal cords, you know, and you're making that scratchy sound in the back of your throat. Your mouth is closed for that one, like that. And then if you want to do a lion's breath, you're going to exhale with a big mouth, lion's breath. And then you can put your chin to the floor and make that a puppy pose, or your forehead, chin or forehead. Good job. Then we're going to set up our blocks and do a supported fish. This one is on the tall position, and this second one is on the halfway position. So flip your body around. Make sure this is going just under your spine, and the taller one is going under your head. So now you're in your supported fish. And this is a great chest opener. We're gonna relax here. Open up your body. Open up your palms. Unhinge your jaw and just let your face relax. And just hang out. This can be your Shavasana. ready, bring some movement back to your hands and feet. Come over to a side position, side fetal position, or just pop on up into your Sukhasana or easy chair pose. And that's gonna be it for today's yoga workout. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll catch you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.